Today, we'll be discussing 8 foods to avoid for anyone living with arthritis. Arthritis, a condition that affects millions across the globe, can be debilitating, impacting daily activities and overall quality of life. It's not just about joint pain, it's about the way it can make even the simplest tasks a challenge. But what if the power to alleviate some of these symptoms was on your plate, in your pantry, or in your fridge? That's right. Your diet can be a powerful tool in managing arthritis symptoms. Certain foods might even exacerbate these symptoms, making it crucial to identify personal triggers. From sugar-laden treats and red meat to fried foods and certain vegetables, what we consume can have a significant impact on our arthritis symptoms. Armed with the right knowledge, we can make informed decisions for our health. Let's dive deeper and discover how certain foods can exacerbate arthritis symptoms. When dealing with arthritis, it's important to know that what we eat can really affect how we feel. Our diet is super important, not just for our overall health, but specifically in managing arthritis. Some foods can cause inflammation, a major factor in arthritis, and make the pain and discomfort of this condition more intense. For example, foods loaded with or saturated fats might heighten inflammation, making arthritis symptoms worse. But remember, everyone's body reacts differently, and a food that triggers one person's symptoms might not have the same effect on someone else. That's why it's so crucial to figure out your own food triggers. By being mindful of your diet and observing how different foods affect your arthritis, you can take an active part in managing your symptoms. It's all about taking charge of your health and making educated food choices that can help minimize inflammation and enhance your quality of now. Let's take a look at 8 foods that might make arthritis symptoms worse. Let's start the countdown with the first 4 foods to avoid. Coming in as number 8 on our list are sugar and refined carbohydrates. These culprits can cause a surge in blood glucose levels, resulting in an increase in insulin production. This then triggers an inflammatory response in the body that can heighten arthritis symptoms. From white bread to pastries, these foods are not only empty in nutritional value, but they are also responsible for inciting an inflammatory response, thus making arthritis pain worse. Sliding in at number 7 are red and processed meats. The allure of a juicy steak or a hot dog may be strong, but beware, these foods are often saturated with fats and additives that can amplify arthritis symptoms. Saturated fats instigate inflammation in the fat tissue, and additives like monosodium glutamate, prevalent in many processed foods, can generate inflammation and discomfort in individuals suffering from arthritis. At number 6, we have fried and processed foods. These foods are usually loaded with trans fats, a type of fat that not only escalates your bad cholesterol levels, but also provokes systemic inflammation. So think twice before you reach for those French fries or that bag of chips. They might be aggravating your arthritis pain. Last on this part of our countdown, but certainly not least, at number 5 we have gluten and wheat. For those with sensitivities or intolerance, ingestion of gluten can trigger an inflammatory response. This inflammation can extend to your joints, causing pain and discomfort. Even without a confirmed sensitivity, minimizing your intake of gluten and wheat could potentially alleviate some arthritis symptoms. These are merely a selection of the foods that can intensify your arthritis symptoms. Let's move on to the next 4. Continuing our countdown, we have number 4. Alcohol. While an occasional glass of wine might not be harmful, excessive alcohol consumption can trigger a multitude of health issues, including amplifying arthritis symptoms. It's notorious for increasing inflammation in the body, which can lead to more pain and swelling in the joints. Additionally, alcohol can also disrupt your hydration levels, and dehydration can intensify your joint pain. Next up at number 3, we have dairy products. Some people find that dairy can aggravate their arthritis symptoms. This is due to a specific protein found in that may irritate the tissue around the joints. Some individuals with arthritis have found symptom relief after eliminating dairy from their diet. However, it's crucial to ensure you're receiving enough calcium and vitamin D, which are indispensable for bone health. At number 2, we have salt and preservatives. These are often found in ample quantities in processed foods. Excessive sodium can spike your blood pressure, leading to inflammation and, consequently, intensifying arthritis symptoms. Preservatives, on contrast, can trigger inflammatory responses in the body. Reducing intake of these can help manage arthritis symptoms better. Lastly, at number 1, we have nightshade vegetables. This category includes tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, and peppers. They contain a chemical called solanine, which some people believe might worsen arthritis pain. However, it's important to note that no scientific studies have confirmed this. As with all foods on this countdown, it's essential to listen to your body and observe how it reacts. It's worth noting that while these foods can potentially make arthritis symptoms worse, they might not have the same effect on everyone's body is unique, and what might trigger symptoms for one person might not for another. This is why it's so important to maintain a food diary and track what you eat and how it influences your symptoms. Remember, everyone's body reacts differently to these foods. Identifying your personal triggers is key. In managing arthritis through diet, personalization is key. Understanding your body's unique response to certain foods is crucial in managing your arthritis symptoms. That's where a food diary comes in handy. By noting down what you eat and how you feel afterwards, patterns may begin to emerge. Perhaps you'll notice that your joints flare up after a helping of fries or a glass of wine. Or maybe it's the cheese in your sandwich that seems to set things off. Remember, we're all different. What may trigger an arthritis flare-up in one person may not do the same in another. This is why it's important to pay close attention to your body's signals and adjust your diet accordingly. It may take a bit of time and patience, but the insights you'll gain are invaluable. Remember, taking control of your diet could be your first step towards managing your arthritis symptoms better. It's all about finding what works for you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos on natural solutions and cures.